Hi, friends. Welcome back. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Lo que sea. Whatever you want.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Your girl took a break. I needed one. And now we're like easing back into it. And what better way to do it than with my close friend and his band, a great group, by the way, Los Reapers.
What up? Cheers.
Cheers! Y'all on the first episode of 2025.
Now.
Let's fucking go. Okay.
Write that down.
Write that shit down. Do you guys want to like introduce yourselves or?
Sure, I volunteer Beto to go first because he's looking so fucking badass right now.
You really do.
Yo. It's Beto Sama in the house. Drummer. And sick ass food.
Down the line.
Oh, my name is Jimmi Reaper, and I'm the guitarist and other vocalist of Los Reapers, and I'm just a chill ass dude.
I'm Hector Muerto. I'm the bass player and the second vocalist, and I like to party.
Fuck yeah. Hector Muerto. That's a sick. I love it. So, question on that. Do you guys feel like you guys built like alter egos or like characters for this? Or is this just like a different version of you?
I think this is like the real us.
The real you coming out.
You know, it's just like the other one is just like our Clark Kent disguise, you know? You guys know the Clark Kent versions of us, but this is the real us, I feel like. It feels more comfortable, like it's like kind of like that movie Big Daddy when he tells his son he's got the invisible glasses or whatever.
Yeah.
This is kind of like our invincible
That's
glasses.
so true.
It helps a lot with the stage fright.
Yeah. Oh, I bet. Well, when did you guys all meet?
Well, it's funny because we all met, like they've known each other for years. Like they grew up together. And then we all kind of like got together through just randomness, because it started off with like my band has gone through a couple different band member changes, and then long story short, these guys were like the newest rendition. But it started off that a good friend of mine, what was it? I think it started off I put up no, that's what it was. I needed a bass player. I needed a bass player, and I was feeling corny, and I put up a flyer like, "Hey, join my band. We're playing a couple of dudes, pretty really cool. This is the name of the band. Come join our band." And then, of course, the fucking bass gods blessed me with the baddest fucking bass player I've ever fucking met. The best, man. I'm telling you, he came from the pits of hell himself with back problems. But he just is the best by far. And then he answered that stupid flyer I put up, and then he showed up.
It's funny because like it was at a rehearsal studio that we used to go to, and I saw the little fella. I was like joking around. I was a little drunk. I was like, I'm gonna hit this guy up. I think like 2 days later, I was like, "Hey man, I'm a bassist and blah blah blah. I saw your thing," and then next, I'm rolling up to the studio and I see him, and I was like, "Oh wait, I met this guy before through Manny."
Yeah,
and I was like,
"So you guys had already crossed paths?"
Very quick, like a little quick kind of meet.
Yeah, and then my friend like hooked me up with Beto because he got an injury, and so we needed somebody to cover for a show, and he already played in a band with him, and they've been playing together forever, so they have like this unison that you need sometimes with certain musicians, like you just click really easily. And these guys had that already, so that was dope that he just jumped in and filled in, and then he just never left after that.
Yeah. Wait, so when did you guys get together?
It was probably, I don't know, was it been 2 or 3 years ago?
Like 2020.
COVID times?
2020? I think, no, it was right before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right before COVID.
I feel like it's been like 2 or 3 years, something like that.
Oh, damn. Well, yeah, no, you guys look like you've been playing for years.
Well, it's been technically years now, but it's been dope because these guys like are fucking sick. And then just playing around with them, I just pick up different like skills, because this guy and this guy, like they easily been playing for years, and this only been like a couple, like almost I think my 6th year playing guitar. And so these guys just been dropping knowledge on me, and I just been taking advantage of it, And these guys really are the band, these two right here, I'm just another guy in
The
it.
heart. I mean, you guys put it all together. Like, okay, so what genre would you consider your band?
I don't know what
That's a
you
good
think
one.
was.
I mean,
Because the first thing to my mind is like heavy metal, but I feel like there's more to that.
yeah. I mean, like I have a punk background, so I feel like I bring that into the band, and then I feel like they have their own little specific background that they also bring. I wouldn't say we have a specific genre. It's more like we're just fucking friends making music.
Yeah.
So you could say metal, rock and roll, punk and roll.
A
Some
little bit of everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're just fast, loud, and fucking
Yeah.
emotional.
How do you guys make a song? Like, where does it start? Is it just
It's-
hanging out? And
It's
then you're...
crazy because this guy makes songs way different than I do, and it's been fun like learning the way he writes songs. Like, you want to tell her?
I get a topic. Like I tell these guys, like I don't try to do anything cliche to like our genre.
Okay.
So it's more like personal stuff, but also relatable to other people. And what I do is I'll just get a notebook and, if something comes up, I'll write down the lyric. And then a while later, another 2 sentences come up till I got like a good page. And then I start fixing it around, start playing with the music. And I show these guys and it's kind of like bringing it to them. It's like me finishing it. So I don't finish it on purpose because I want them to help me finish it kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Like you create the
Yeah.
structure, the bones.
I'll
and
be
then
like,
they-
hey guys, here's the song. If you guys want to add something, or Jimmy, you want to sing backup with me, or Beto, just do your thing,
Collaborating.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what's your process?
For me, it always starts with the music first. Like I always have to like write a riff of some sort or a basic structure of the song. And then after I have that down and I feel like it's musically, for my part is set, that's when I start writing music, like lyrics. And it's weird because I don't know if he mentioned it or maybe I'm fucking my ADD brain just
Space a little bit.
spaced. I was like, wow, watching him talk. But I don't know if he mentioned that he sometimes doesn't write, his titles are not even in the lyrics of the song.
Yeah.
No,
So my titles of the songs aren't like a word in the song. Like a lot of people like they'll get the chorus word and they'll name the song that.
Yeah.
I just get something completely different, and I try to find like a very sophisticated word for like the topic, and I just write it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
make it
it's
sound
pretty
fun.
cool,
What's
right?
an example of one?
Fury, no?
Fury, yeah.
Mm.
And then our newest one, it's called Vexation.
Yes,
Yeah.
bro. When I saw that name, I was like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Dude, we just
What
Just
does it
Google it?
mean? I did it. You know what? Yeah, real quick. And also the video with fucking your cat, dude. Oh my god.
Dude,
His
I've
little
been trying to
jacket.
work on that for weeks, and then thankfully we got time off, so I
Yeah.
was like, all right, let's get this video done.
Vexation.
You should check out the Vexation post with Ren.
Yes, follow them on Instagram, Los Reapers.
The sickest cat ever.
The downest cat. Okay, so vexation, the state of being annoyed, frustrated, or worried. Bitch, me today. Me, most of the time. That's crazy. Vexation. I didn't even know that.
Was a word.
It gives it more like fuck you.
Yeah, me
to
too.
it.
Me too. I didn't know any of that.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, so this fool is crazy like that, where he doesn't like he'll put the name of the song and then it's not even in the song, but it can relate to the song somehow. And for me, I would do the music, then I would get inspired from the music to like the vibes it's given me. I'll start like reaching down into my fucking soul and my brain on whatever's going on, and I try to just use personal shit to make it sound more.
Yeah.
Give it that umph because there's you in
There's
it,
soul in it. Yeah.
So that's what I try to do to pull from it, and then so I write the lyrics, and then when I put the title of the song, I go on the easy route. And I look for like a really cool part of the song that I like,
There
and
it
that's
is.
the title of the song.
I like that.
Like one of
I
our
guess it goes
songs
both ways.
one of our songs is called Peanut Banana, and it's literally one of the chorus lyrics of one of our songs, and that song's about Elvis. And
Oh.
it's just like what I did was I got all his like famous quotes that I loved. They sounded kind of like punk rock, and that was like the verses, and then the chorus is just
Oh.
like a whole big party with like
Like an homage to him.
just his favorite sandwich was a peanut butter, and banana, and bacon. But we just, to shorten all that shit out, I just put peanut banana.
Peanut banana.
But yeah, man, it's all about having a good time. So that's,
yeah.
and then the verses are all like inspirational quotes and stuff.
Yeah, and that was one of my questions too. Was like, do you guys, is this therapeutic for you guys? Is that what like keeps you going? What got you started and what keeps you going?
Hell yeah, for me, for sure.
Yeah, it's like my escape. So
Yeah.
It's definitely. There's nothing like screaming off the top of your lungs, and then
you're fucking telling me,
and then you're playing some pretty badass fucking riffs while these two are like your background just backing that shit up, and you're just like,
there's something about that high energy that just like it literally. Okay, so my grandma, they're always like, that's the devil's music, you know, and they're like, that shit is evil, and it's like, no, like my anxiety, my energy is high, right? So I need something else at that same caliber to like kind of tone me down or meet me there and match me there. On the way here, I was like quiet and in my head, and I was like, fuck, it's because I haven't done a podcast in so long, but all I had to do was just like yell it out and get the nervios out, and then I felt better. Sometimes you physically have to get this fucking energy out, and like people don't understand that there's power in that.
Oh yeah,
and that's what I love about that type of music, and it's not for everybody, but somebody gets some shit out of it.
This isn't one of those musics that you can just be like, I'm gonna give this to my tia, see what she says.
Unless she's a sick ass
tia that's in the cut, you know what I mean? But
at what age did you guys start like listening to the music and fucking with it?
For me, it was like middle school is when it started to get kind of like introduced to me, and it got heavier in high school with like the certain people I'd hang out with and just different groups of people. Like I always felt like I was in the mixture of people that I would know, and sometimes I would fucking vibe really hard with my metalhead friends and then my punk rock friends, you know, and just pick up little knowledge from the homies, you know, here and there.
They're honestly my favorite type of people.
Which one?
Like the people in those groups, you know, because they didn't give a fuck, and we're all just trying to survive and get through our emotions and get through the day
and get drunk
and have a little fun while we're at it.
Have a beer or 3 or 6.
Beto, do you feel like you need to have like a certain concentration? Like, how do you zone out? Drummers trip me out legit because like, how do you just fucking know where to go and at what speed? Like, at some point, do you just like exert your full energy and then let your body do the rest?
Yeah, basically, I just close my eyes and play.
That's the funny part. If you look back at him, he's like closing his eyes, like jamming to it.
Dude,
you just memorize where everything's at.
Yeah,
dude, he has his eyes closed the whole time. If you ever seen him without his mask, like it's insane. Like you look back there, and he's just like he's like using the force.
You are fully zoning out to like lock in,
and he's like playing a lot of shit fast and different like rhythms and shit. And like to him, for me to be like, that's a lot of different spots you have to hit, and for you to be able to like not look at all
and to memorize
many years of just playing.
When did you start?
17 years ago.
Sheesh.
Okay. How old are you now?
32.
Oh, okay.
I was 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you always have an interest in music when you were younger?
Kind of. Once I started listening to it, like metal and punk and everything, around the age of 13, and one of my good friends took me to a show. From there, I wanted to be playing that shit too. I liked it.
Where did you find your first like drum set to fuck around with?
Oh, my father.
Really? Did he buy it for you?
No, it was his old drum set.
No way.
Hell yeah! So he was already about that life. Did he teach you anything?
Nah, I taught myself.
It was just there.
I taught myself just by looking at people and mimicking them.
That's
stuff like that.
Crazy. And then just like matching the sound to like the action and everything. Can you read music?
No.
Interesting.
I listen to it. Like I could learn a lot of songs.
Yeah.
I could play a lot of stuff. It's just I listen to it over and over.
Yeah, that's a crazy concept because I feel like a lot of musicians who just like go through the feeling they don't read music, and that's totally fine because it's like, I don't know. I feel like if they try to incorporate that, it's gonna kind of fuck with their natural flow of what's going on. You know,
it's like playing with the metronome and not playing with the metronome.
Is that the thing?
That's interesting.
A little clicking.
Yeah.
That's just to help you keep rhythm. You know?
Yeah, sometimes you just got it. Shit.
Sometimes we're above the rhythm. We are the rhythm.
We are the rhythm.
We are the rhythm.
Yeah, that and What about you? When did you start playing your instruments?
I started playing when I was 16, 17.
Same age.
And I just like Beto, my dad bought me my first bass. I used to remember it was from a pawn shop down the street from our house. It was like $200. And I still have that same bass to this day. And
So
these guys
sweet.
know that like I don't take that bass out because I'm just, it's like,
Mm-mm.
yeah, it's a lot of sentimental value. And then my dad was also a musician. So it's kind of like, all right, you're not going out. You're staying here. No one's touching you, but yeah.
Yeah, sentimental value. And you know what? I think about that a lot right now because my nephew really likes music. And I feel like because none of us in the family play music, we don't put that effort into like putting him into a class or like seeing what he feels like what he could get into. But
dude, any class is better than no class, first of all.
Yeah.
And honestly, like my family, no one played instruments in our family until me and my brother started going to classes and my parents threw us in,
Just being self-taught.
And then just from there, dude, we just realized like, oh shit, we actually have some gifts. And boom, you just practice every day, and it's crazy what practice does.
Do you feel like having that support from other people really helped you guys?
Hell yeah.
To like believe in yourself and get this step forward, or do you feel like you would have always eventually led down this musician path?
Well, me personally, my dad, my parents are Mexican, so they didn't approve of me listening to punk rock when I was younger.
Of course not.
So when they found out I was going to be playing that type of music, they were kind of like, yeah, you should play this, don't do this. So I felt like, I don't want to say this in a bad way, but they didn't really support the music I was playing. So I kind of saw that as oh, fuck it, I'm still going to do it. I was like, I like doing it. Let's see how long I'll do it for. I was 17 and I'm 34 now. I'm still doing it. Yeah. Still loving it every single day. Wake up, listen to music, grab a bass at my house and play, when we go jam with these guys or with my other bands, I'm always excited, So I feel like with or without support, I still would have been doing it. Yeah.
Same here. Because I didn't get support either at all. No. My dad just gave me the drumstick just because I wanted a guitar. And he's like, mijo, have this drumstick. It's my own stuff. And I was just like, why not? Shit, all right. And then I just picked it up and taught myself. And that's, none of my family, except my cousin that was in one of my bands a long time ago, liked that kind of music. So that's the only support we got from each other. And everything else is just going out with my buddies, going to shows, taking the bus just to fucking go anywhere, taking the train to LA, everywhere. Stuff like that. And shit, I still would be doing it because I love it.
Yeah.
I like playing.
I love that. So still following like your fulfillment and your feeling on the inside.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is great. Okay, hold on. Let me pull it because I did have questions that I was conjuring up. Where did the name come from?
Well, that was from me. Because these guys the name was been around since before these guys joined. And I don't know, something about like the Reaper.
Excuse me?
Like I really wanted it to be like kind of like a mascot of the band and just the theme of the band, because it's just like I like that theme of death because there's so much beauty within death,
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, fuck it, man, like this is like really calling to me. And then I looked it up and I was like, there's no band called Los Reapers. I'm like, well, it's gonna be us now. And then it went through some crazy changes because it started off like really slow and like sounded completely different than what these guys did to it. And then these guys joined and it just was like a fucking A-bomb.
You turned the volume up to 11.
Yeah. they definitely
turn myself down a little bit.
they brought the heat to the passion of the whole band, and so the whole band changed forever since then. But yeah, that it's just yeah, man. I really love the thought of the Grim Reaper so much, and I was like, I want this to be the name of the band.
Yeah, I mean, it's a sick ass. You could do so much with it. You already have. What's like the craziest shit that has happened at one of your guys' show that you remember?
I love that first show. I think it might have been the first show we played together. It was at the Alley over in downtown LA. And then some dude like pulled out, I don't know what it was, like some can.
The spray paint.
The spray paint or some type of alcohol of some and fucking had like a lighter or a torch, and he was just doing these like giant fucking torch sprays.
While
Over
the pit was
over the
going.
pit was giant.
Over the pit?
Like
Yeah,
like above
just
the
doing
pit,
it.
like in the air. And to me, I was like, dude, I was like, thank you. I was calling for help.
Oops, it's empty. Don't worry.
I didn't know how to call, so I had to do it somehow. I was like, Ruth, help. I was winking at you for a bit. Cheers.
Cheers. Fuck,
That was a
I
crazy-
would be
Finish that a
so
beer?
scared just out of my fucking.
Oh.
Oof.
Suck it.
Chug it. Ah. I'd be so fucking scared if there was fire anywhere around me. Jesus. But that sounds lit. Oh my God.
It was literally
for the
lit.
aesthetics.
What about
Literally
you
lit.
guys?
I mean, with us, I don't know. I mean, I'm always looking down. I'm always hiding behind my hair, so I don't really look at the crowd kind of stuff. So
You're also fucking locked
yeah,
in.
like this, my hair is my security blanket when I play. You know,
I
like
say the same thing. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't really know what to say since I'm never looking.
Beto?
Huh.
I always have my eyes closed, so I can
Oh, that's
shit.
true. This motherfucker's
I forgot.
Something happened.
Why
You
would
guys
I
tell me
ask
after
you,
the
bro?
gig. Beto, did you see that? I'm like,
It's like,
no.
fool, did we even play?
I was like, that happened. Damn, I should have at least
I should have
kept my glasses on. Or something.
That's funny. Beto, I didn't even think about that.
I know. Okay. Well, my podcast is like checking in on people, checking in on your people and yourself and everything. So as bandmates, can you guys kind of like tell when somebody's off? Do you guys check in on each other? Do you guys I don't know.
I like to say I like to check in on these fools. I like to, you know, I probably am the most emotional one out of the three of us. So I like to just, you know, check in on these fools a lot. And because they're like my brothers, you know. They've lifted me up when I was down, and so the least I can do is do the same for them.
You make me cry.
Good thing I'm wearing my mask.
Well, because like even, like especially for men, you know, like I feel like I don't know. I'm hella fucking emotional, and I'm always talking about my bullshit.
Just because we're choppinas.
But, nothing to lose. But I always like am curious about how men and the relationships with men and their friendships, like how they, or even if they consider that, and with themselves.
I feel like we do that when we get to the studio. And like we'll set up and then we'll just sit there, have some beers and talk. And I feel like that's our way of like kind of
checking in on each other.
Yeah,
and shit,
you know.
Yeah.
Like an unspoken
yeah,
fucking
exactly. Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, we do always have like that in between phases, like right before we get into it. Like we have a sit down for like, you know, and it never is a regular time. It's just we just shoot the shit.
It's like an hour. We sit there for an hour or two. I was like, "Oh shit, you guys want to get to this?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sometimes it does become a long time when we're
And
just
then-
chit chatting.
But it's
catching
nice
up,
because we
and
don't see each other like
like
we
shit.
just.
We here to practice, or if I keep
For real.
drinking, I'm just gonna chill, man.
And then like we'll play like a song or two, and then we'll just stand there for like 10 minutes talking about random stuff, and then we'll play a couple other songs, and again we'll get distracted by talking.
That's
So,
good though.
I feel like we do, you know, like you said, it's kind of an unspoken thing that, you know,
yeah,
yeah,
like it's a sacred moment.
yeah.
But
right there.
we've all kind of like gone through some really crazy shit in the last couple of years, and then I like to think that all of us was really dope for me to watch it in my perspective, see how we came together in our darkest times, and like I was like, oh, this is cool. These guys are really. They're like cool dudes. Like we're not just bandmates. Like we're like brothers. You know.
Yeah.
So that was dope to see it from these guys. You know, it's got nice to be in the middle of these two guys.
I love it. I see it. I feels it. Well, what are you guys looking forward to in this next year?
Music videos, recording, re-recording songs,
more
playing shows.
Re-recording?
Yes, more videos with Ren.
Hell yeah! Ren has to be a mascot. He has
Yeah.
to show up. to
I'm gonna
everything.
post after this. There's a new picture I had. I decided he needs to put some of the Reaper's face paint on. So I didn't do it on him, but I like photoshopped it on him. So that's coming to
That'd
a
be so cute. He's already a
Instagram
black
post
cat.
near you. Yeah, it's gonna look.
He's
It looks
ready
so
for the
good.
gigs. He's ready.
Yeah, he's the cat that British always talks about in the shows.
I get, like I said, I get stage fright, so like I get a little buzzed before, so I just start joking around, talking about my cat that I don't have. So I'll be like, all right, this next song's about my cat, you know, or stuff like that.
But
yeah.
Rain's,
And now
Rain's your
we
cat.
have. Now
It's
we
like
have
it's
a
like
cat.
both of our cats, but he stays at my house.
Yeah.
Okay, crazy. I want to ask about that. So you have stage fright. Have you always had stage fright?
Yeah.
Always.
yeah.
Where did it stem from?
I think it's just me that I have a hard time talking to people I don't know. You know, like if I'm at a show, if I'm not talking to them, I'm just kind of standing there watching the band.
Yeah,
And unless I'm a little drunk, then I'm more social. But it's like
of course.
I have a certain limit. I was like, oh, okay, maybe I should shut up already. You know, I'm talking to some random guy. I'm kind of drunk. But also, it's knowing that they're looking at me while I'm playing, and I'm like, oh damn, I'm gonna mess up. It's like, who cares if I mess up? I mess up all the time.
Mm.
I mess up at the studio. I mess up at shows. You know,
Mhm.
so. But I don't know. It's still there in the back of my head. You know, like nervousness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the first songs, I'm always like, oh, okay. Once we start playing and I start screaming, it's like completely gone.
Damn.
Yeah.
So that first scream, and then you're like, oh,
Yeah, it's like
let it
a-
out and
The
it
first song is
flows.
always the best feeling. It's like there's nothing better than getting that first song over. Like you get all that anxiety,
Yeah.
the fucking
Yeah.
stomach nausea, all the
That
thing that
shit.
comes with it, like goes right away.
Have you-
Yeah, I don't get that.
That's why you close your eyes. That's why.
No, I close my eyes because I'm a cool like that. But I mean,
I will say though, with these guys, this is the first time after a couple years of playing with these guys. Like every time we go play a show, like I might have a little bit of nerves,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's getting easier to the point where now I'm getting excited of like, I hope I put on a good show for the homies and the
Mm.
friends, because like that's what they came for, and I want to fucking put on a great show. And so I'm starting to get to the point where I'm starting to get excited now instead of being nervous. Like when it comes to game time, I'm like I'm visualizing the whole time before coming into the stage, like I'm about to fucking put on a good show for the friends, you know, and the homies.
Yeah, it's gonna be hype.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
gonna
I
be a good
that's
time.
I've been thinking of it that way now, and I feel like I have a better experience for myself too.
Yeah.
You know, because it's just, you know, when I go see bands that I like, or when I see bands I've never heard of and they wow me, it's normally because they fucking put on a fucking killer show.
Yeah, they like
Mhm.
let everything down. Like it's not this thing that they're putting up to
Yeah.
show you. It's just their bare selves, and they're
Yeah,
letting you
and
see
I-
that
and
and
I-
you feel that.
Yeah, and that's kind of like what I'm starting to click in with these guys, you know.
Yeah. Have you guys ever lost your voice or have like completely felt drained after a show?
As far as drained, yes. But like voice, no, because like when I like early on, I learned how to scream the right way, so I don't hurt myself.
What's the wrong way?
The wrong way is where
Yeah.
you lose your voice.
Yeah.
But
The-
like,
Like,
the
I
right
was
way.
like,
There's
what do you
certain
do?
ways that you do. I don't know how he does
Actually, yeah, you know, I tell people like the way I scream is like, you know, when like you got to fart and you do that little motion,
oh
like
shit.
you squeeze your stomach. That's what I do when I scream.
it. I think of it
Yeah.
as when you get a
So
balloon.
not from here.
and
No, that's how you hurt
Yeah.
yourself. Yeah.
yeah, it's all about here. Like you don't even if you have a good mic, good sound guy, you just gotta get close enough and then make it sound loud enough. You don't have to be fucking physically hurting
Mm.
yourself
Yeah.
to
For
get
the
it.
person in the back.
You know what I mean? Like that's what the mic is for, and
Yeah.
the sound guy and shit.
Mm.
But anyways, but yeah, it's like I always think of it as like when you're releasing air from a balloon. If you just let it go wide open, all the air is gonna come out. But if you hold it out and
Yeah.
release it little by little, you can get a longer scream
Control,
and a
yeah.
controlled scream, and then you don't have to fucking like destroy your fucking
Mhm.
vocal cords.
That's wild.
But it's a lot of like I practice before going to practice or like going to show, like in my car on the way over. Like I'll definitely, because I'm like I want to put on a good show, and
Yeah.
you know I don't want to fucking go in and just come out like fucking
Oh!
you know like
Has that happened before?
when I didn't practice before, and now I take this shit like more
Oh,
serious. I'm like, you know, like that you have to be, you know, take off the dust out of the pipes, you know, and get that shit ready,
to
you
warm
know.
up.
warm it up because like it's an organ you're playing. It's not a fucking instrument where it's like perfect. You just got to tune it, you know.
Got to stretch it out.
You know,
it's like anything else.
And you're getting older every day, so it's on. You got to make sure it's still good. You know,
Oh, shit.
the windpipes are still working. So, but yeah.
I have one more beer here, but there's also other beer in the fridge. Do you guys want more beer?
I'll take that beer.
Yeah, I'll grab one of the other ones.
Take this beer. Okay. Quick break. I'll be right back.
Commercial break.
Commercial break. Okay, so now.
Commercial break brought to you by
Beto-sama.
Beto-sama.
If you want to learn how to be a sick ass fool, follow the Beto-sama way.
That's Beto-sama way. You heard it here, folks.
More beer. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're the best, Ruth.
Thank you guys. You guys brought extra beer. I knew we were gonna run out.
You know where these guys go, beer follow.
Beer follows. Fuck. I wish that was my saying.
Cheers.
Cheers, you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, hi Ruth.
I know you guys said this was your first podcast, so thanks for even trying this out with me. I hope this isn't the last one.
No, we can come back when we have more merch and cool shit to give out. Right now, we're in the process of just trying to make this a way more productive year for us, and it's looking good.
What's your guys' favorite memory of the last year?
Just last year. What was this year? What happened this year?
Like band-wise?
Yeah.
No, personal. Could be anything.
For me, I think it might have been us playing at the fucking Casey's Irish Pub. That was dope.
That was
pretty cool.
That was like to me. I think that was one of the best sounding from us wise, like show that we've played, and the place sounded crisp. The place was sexy.
The funny thing is that I couldn't hear you guys at all that show.
No?
Oh, really?
That was a weird stage setup because he wasn't behind us. He was next to us. Yeah.
I did everything by memory, bro. I was just like, dang.
You're like, I hope it's working out.
Well, you sounded great. Let me tell you that. I'll tell you what. But no, that was one of my probably my favorite memories because also all my friends showed up too. Thank you, Ruth, and everyone else showed up, and so and I had a good time, and I don't know. It was just a dope place to play.
When I saw the videos like of people sending the videos and shit, I was like, dang.
and then
good thing I remembered all that shit, man. I was tripping because I was like, am I even in the right place? Like, I don't know, but I'm just gonna keep playing, man.
Dude, I can't even believe you couldn't hear us because you sounded sick, man. You didn't skip a beat, man.
No.
But another reason why I love that memory is because that was the first time we played Ojos Blancos. And that was a song that I wrote, and he helped me write. And it's about my mom's death. And so I was like, it was special for me to play that for the first time live with the boys, and it sounded fucking perfect to me.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It sounded really good.
That was really sick.
So
that was
cool.
a great song. The whole performance, everything. And upon performance, do you guys like plan out your skits? Because you guys are funny as shit.
No,
that's
all natural.
That's all live.
Y'all riffing off of each other.
Yeah, that's
like I said. Like when I get buzzed, I tend to talk a lot more on the mic. I'm like, that's how I made up the cat thing. I'm like, this next song's about my cat. I remember that same show. I was like, all right, my cat. This is our last song because my cat's watching through a live stream, in my house. So I gotta go. It's just random, You feel the energy from people, the adrenaline's pumping, and
I do feel like a dad though, because sometimes I feel like I say the same jokes at every show. But I'm like, how many times are you gonna get the same people at every show?
Exactly.
Play? Except when you see Ruth all the time, you're like, oh fuck, it's like she's gonna know this joke. Ignore what I'm about to say, Ruth.
I'm drunk anyway, so I'm having a good time.
That's a new joke to me all the time.
But, it's just I try to come up with new ones, but damn, I'm an old book and just keep saying the same things. I gotta come up with new jokes. That's what I gotta do for this year.
It's all good. Fuck. I have to be so bad, guys. We drank so much beer. This is how you know I'm rusty as fuck because I can't even hold down my goddamn bladder.
Do it, girl.
But I'm gonna let you guys plug in whatever you got going on next year, whatever you want to let out, whatever.
Sounds good.
The floor is yours.
Sounds good. We will be re-recording the Wildfire song that we wrote, and hoping that we can get a music video plugged in along with that pretty soon. And we're working on some merch. We're trying to get it out there for human size and pet size. So if you want to get pet size merch for your cats.
Man, we're not kidding, man.
We are also available for dogs and also platypuses.
And you have a little raccoon. Yeah.
We also take care of raccoons
We'll hook
or
him up with a
possums.
sick ass back patch.
Yeah, and parrots. We also want to, once we get all that shit sorted, we're going to probably do some pretty sick ass giveaways. We're going to go around the valley. Cause
Some shirts.
And we're going to sneak some shit around and you guys can go catch that shit like Pokemon. And it'll be dope.
Once you get it, we'll beat you up.
Yeah, we'll be waiting for you guys so we can jump you and then get it back so we can do it again. Times are rough right now.
We're only going to print one shirt. That's the thing. You know?
This economy? Are you kidding me?
Right now, we're going to need that back real quick, big daddy.
We're hoping we're going to play a lot more shows too this year. Yeah, man, it's going to be a dope year. I hope we get to record more songs and continue to write new songs, make new videos with my cat and dog. My dog's getting jealous, guys. I think Snippy wants to be a part of the crew.
He's just sitting there watching.
Ren and Stimpy, man, they're born to be Los Reapers mascots, I think. And then eventually you can get a cat. I mean, you have to be cool with my cat, though.
No, I'm all right.
Come on, man. Or you get what is it? All those the naked cats, the
hairless ones.
Hairless. That's what you should get. I think that would be perfect for you. And you face it. You know, put the Reaper face paint on it. That'd be perfect.
Nothing. Everything's fine.
We were talking about our mascots. That Stimpy she got jealous and she wants to be in the videos too. So we're going to have to put Stimpy inside.
You have to. That's your other cat, right?
My dog.
Your dog.
I have a pit bull named Stimpy. And then my black cat's name's Ren.
Oh, fuck. Stimpy and Ren.
Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy. Taking over the world.
Yeah.
One day at a time.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, okay. Well, thank you guys for fucking bearing with me.
No.
Yeah.
I'm like riding along
through
my first episode.
I know.
Shit.
We were excited to come. These guys were super excited because they were nervous. But
as you can see, it's totally fine. Nothing to be scared of.
I always feel comfortable because Ruth is like the most sweetest person ever. So I'm like, this is gonna be easy. And then he just had to close his eyes for the whole podcast.
Yeah, he was fine. You could never tell.
Behind the mask.
Wait, why the mask?
I just don't like to paint my face.
You said this is easier. It's a sick mask. Where'd you find it?
Oh, shit. Random mask at Amazon, I believe. Just
really?
Yeah.
Just some common shit?
Yeah. Because I had another one. I don't know where the fuck I left that shit. And I lost it.
You have more than one.
Yeah. So then I was like, I'm just going to buy another one. I just randomly skull mask. Scrolling. The only reason why I got this one, it's reminded me of this anime that I'm into.
Oh.
And it looks like the guy, so I was like, oh, fuck yeah, that's pretty cool. So I got this one.
It's pretty sick.
Amazon.
I like it.
Kaiju number 8.
Oh, nice.
Well, it's good that you have a mask because we sweat a lot and my paint
Dude,
So
yeah.
imagine him with face paint. Yeah.
I'm sweating under this thing right now.
Dude, the first time I sweat and I used to not put baby powder on my face. And baby powder will protect it from dripping on your face. But what's it called? Thanks to my wife. She's the one who does all this shit to me for my face. But that first time I sweat, dude, I had black fucking paint in my eye. It got stuck into my contact. So they had like a curtain of black on top of my contact.
So
I could barely see out of this eye.
Oh my God.
And the room was dark. And I was like, fuck. I'm already blind.
I told you before where like it'll smear down and like it literally gets in my eye when I open and like I see like white or black and I'm just like singing the whole time with my eyes squinched. I was like waiting for the song to be over to rub it out.
You're like, this must be
Dude, this is the reason why I wear a bandana because all the sweat goes in
to
there.
collect it there.
And instead of going into my eyes.
No, checks out.
Dude, the first time I played with that one, I was like, this is stupid.
How dare I?
Why the fuck am I doing this?
I made a bad choice.
I was like, man, I gotta stop listening to Kiss.
It's those summer days too. Those shows.
Oh yeah.
It gets worse.
Oh yeah, what are you guys doing in summer?
Oh, dude, just
we suffer.
baby
Just
powder.
fucking
We do.
baby
I'm telling you, baby
powder it
powder is the key to keeping the ink going all over the place.
It's like I'm not even playing yet. I'm barely setting up. I'm already fucking drenched in sweat. I was like, damn.
Dude looks like Joker from Heath Ledger, where it's like coming off and shit.
So you guys are definitely gonna play more next year?
That's the plan.
Yeah,
we want to be.
We're gonna try to.
We're gonna try to just let our name out there and fucking get our.
It
name
must
out
be
there.
hard though to like schedule everybody all at once.
Well, it's hard because
Everyone has lives.
weekends is the best for us, but you
Mhm.
know you got to find a show that's going on the weekend, and then you got to find people who are down for you. So if you guys know anybody, just let them know Los Reapers coming.
Everybody,
Mhm.
Los Reapers are coming.
Coming hard.
Coming in hot, coming in hard. And you can follow them on Instagram. You guys have YouTube page?
Yes, but it needs more videos.
Okay.
We're
Which
gonna
we're
work
planning
on
on
that.
That's
Yeah, I'm
fine.
doing it.
It's all about progress this year. And yeah, cool. Well, any final words you guys want to say to the people?
We're just a couple of fat guys that like to rock.
Just a couple fat guys.
Like to hang out and play music.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Hi, Roof.
Hi. Oh fuck. So this year,
Mhm.
to projects, to creativity, to doing the shit that scares you. You know what my
So
mantra
coming back
is?
onto this podcast.
Hell yeah,
Oh,
coming
yeah.
back on. We're still doing that shit. We're still doing
Might
that
have to bring
shit.
Ren too.
Oh my god, I would love just like roaming around. Could be
Yeah.
sitting right here at the table.
With his vest on.
Anything is possible.
With their
With
vest.
his vest. Yeah.
One of a kind.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh my god.
I need to
Shout
make
out,
one for my dog.
Yeah.
shout out wifey
Yes.
for everything she does.
Emily Rose Hernandez.
Yes, ma'am. You do that. You did that. You do all of that. I saw
You
the
gotta make one for my
costume.
dog, Emily. It's gonna be sick.
Thank you, Ruth, so much. You're
Yeah,
the best.
thank you guys for
having us on.
coming.
Yeah.
Woo.
Thank you very much.
Y'all ready for this year?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
We're gonna
This
kick
is-
its ass.
Yeah, this year we're gonna
Oh yeah.
all dogpile it and then kick its ass.
Full
And
speed
kick its
ahead.
fucking ass.
Yeah.
You know what my mantra is for this year? My time is my money and my energy is my currency.
Yes.
So I'm trying to protect that with everything that I fucking got. And I'm gonna do it by like surrounding myself with people who also inspire me
Do
and
it.
make me feel energized. And you guys are kind of a part of that.
Aw.
So thank you.
Thanks, Ruth.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe
Thank you, man.
maybe one day we try to get a shoot where you guys are in the studio with us or something,
I'd fucking just
and you guys you can
Like,
do
with
we'll
Our
play a
humble
song
little
or something.
studio.
You know?
I'm down.
Yeah, we have our little studio just around here.
Oh, no way.
It's in
North Hollywood.
North Hollywood.
Oh, I'd love to go check it out. Don't
Yeah.
mind me. I'm just gonna be drinking my beer in the corner, watching you guys
Yeah.
popping out.
We'll get some equipment to record it and do it right.
Yay! Well, I'm excited
Yeah.
for you
Yeah.
guys. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Okay, last cheers. Final
Last
one.
one.
Last one.
Cheers.
Bye. All right, love you. Bye.